Oh, God. Welcome back to another episode of Now That We're Older. We're older every second, minute, hour, day, week, month, and year. How many chances are we taking to change, heal, and let go of egoic need to be right? We'll be moving through thoughts and ideas as we grow each day, breaking down the complex ways we grow and understand life and how it's so ever-changing, all we can do is move with it. As I say, as soon as I say it's that and will always be that, I've lost a valid and important part of life. Welcome, Now That We're Older. Y'all, what up? Isha's alter ego here. That intro was so fast, bruh. Slow down. Anyways, y'all like, subscribe, comment. You know what's up. We gonna be here for a minute, so don't even trip if you catch on to the wave later. Yup. Well, like and subscribe to share the vibe. Except like and subscribe to share the vibe. Welcome back to another episode of Now That We're Older. This is a very special episode for me because I get to interview my granny. My granny's birthday is today, so I'm super excited. I've got something rolled up here and a little, the last little bit of a bottle. We're gonna toast it up and we're gonna have a conversation with Granny. So yeah, let's get into it. Granny, hey, how you doing today? Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Wonderful. Glad you're doing well. Before we get into it, I do have a series of questions that aren't going to take too much time. But how's your day been going?
My day has been going great. My mother and I went out and we had a brunch, semi-breakfast brunch at IHOP. And I came back home and got on various, into various activities, and it's been wonderful.
Great. And if I'm correct, you turned 69 today, if you don't mind me asking, say.
No, I don't, because it's a blessing for me to turn 69, considering what I've gone through. Mm-hmm. So yes, this is my last year in my 60s. And guess what? I'm looking forward to the next chapter in my life. Meanwhile, I'm going to celebrate 69.
Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, that is pivotal. Your last year in your 60s. It's broad, of course, but I'm sure you've learned a lot in the last decade, and you've been through a lot and everything. Particularly, as I'll mention, happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month. For the audience, if you don't know, and she'll talk about it a little more, but just a little preface. Granny here has beat breast cancer. She is living with a different type of cancer now, but she has beat breast cancer. She joins a lot of support groups and stuff like that, but I'll let you talk about that even more and everything. Just wanted to bring that up at the beginning of the conversation. Happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month, throwing that out there. But nonetheless, I'll move on to some of the questions so the audience can get to know you a little bit more. They know me well enough, but could you let's see, I had name, age, place of birth, and a random fact about yourself. Could you give us your name, age again, place of birth?
Let's see, my name is Johnny May Glover McMurrian, with Glover being my maiden name. It's connected with a lot of Glovers. But anyways, today's my birthday, October 19th, and I was born in 1953. I guess that's what makes me 69. All right. I was born in the South, a little town called Lawson, Arkansas, which later on, I think I was actually born in Union County, which is Arkansas. So they're kind of connected, like close by, but not in the same city. But anyway, I was born in Arkansas, a little country town, probably about 300 to less than 500. And I love it back there. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. And a random fact about yourself. Anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Oh, there's so many things.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know where to start. What do you know about me? Then I'll tell you, because that's part of me.
I'm the interviewer here asking you questions.
Hey, now you've learned that, now you know that I like to ask questions, ask the interviewer questions. But anyway, I like to talk.
That is a good random fact. Audience, just know that I am going to try to keep this episode as precise as possible because our conversations go about hour to 3 hours sometimes. So we'll keep this as short as possible because I am my grandmother's grandchild, and I like to talk a lot too.
Well, actually, you know what? I like to talk now. You're more of your grandfather's grandchild. Because I've always talked, but people thought that I didn't talk. I don't know, maybe they just wasn't listening. But as you know, I can talk, and I surprise myself. Like, oh wow, I'm really into this conversation, and I'm just going on and on and on. And I have a tendency to repeat myself too. So I that's something that they might want to know. I repeat.
Okay.
There's a word for that, but right now it's not visible in my brain. See? and I'm always coming up with what I should write that down. Kind of topic. Thought that I should wrote that down. See? Okay, I'm going on here. Here I go.
Yeah, see, now the audience is going to. This is literally our conversation every single time, y'all. It's just we just go on and on and on and on. I'm fortunate and blessed to be able to have these type of conversations with my granny. On top of that, which is maternal, my mother's mother. So there's generations of information that are going on in our hour to 2 to 3 hour conversations. But nonetheless, yes, I do agree. I am much like my father, your late husband, and that.
Your grandfather.
Yes, I talk a lot.
Yes. Grandfather never. He was never quiet. He's talking in sleep. But anyway.
You say he's talking in sleep?
Papa talk all the time. It's like I'm her teacher, and I would come home and say, "Could you just put your mouth on time out for just 5 minutes?" I would come home and he had conversation and conversation and conversation and conversation. It's like, I've been listening to kids all day long. Please, just for 2 seconds.
Oh,
anyway.
Wow, that's right. Yeah, you were working at the YMCA.
Yes.
Site director. Granny's done a lot, y'all. Granny's done a whole. Oh goodness, this might have to be multiple episodes. We'll see. We will see.
Yeah, because I have a lot to say.
Okay. Because I know this conversation is going to go in a million directions, I'm actually going to stick to the questions.
Okay, all right.
Interesting question. You will definitely have to tell me about this because I have no idea. Tell me about when we met.
I met you probably before you was born because I had to. I was with your mom. My children and daughters has always been very close to me, and your mom, when she was carrying you, we was close. And then when you decide to enter into this big giant fish pond, it's like, oh, that's what's been giving us all this blues? That little thing? Because you were so tiny.
Oh.
But not tiny, but tiny. Not tiny. But you had you wasn't not tiny, but you had a great big personality because you came into this world like, wow. He's the one been giving your mama all that trauma. Not trauma, but all that, what is this, karate kid, basketball player, football player, all the kicking and all the hunger, all the cravings. Yeah, that's when I met you.
Oh, wow.
When you decided to enter into this big pool, and you've been with us ever since. And, Pawpaw and I we was like, no, it's my turn to hold him. No, you had him last. It's your turn to feed him. No, it's your turn to change the diaper. Because, like I said, your mother and, your father, you guys lived in a different household. But we were always with our family, our children. when you guys were growing up. We were that extended family. Yeah. So I've known you all of your life, before your life, and when you was about to be alive. So let's just say I've known you all of your. Let's see this. 3 trimesters. I've known you through those. When you decide to enter into the world, I should have wrote that down.
Don't worry, everything's being recorded at this point.
See, that's what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, okay, that's when I met you.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, I will agree. You and Papa were extended family. I don't even say extended family. Like a lot of my childhood is split between equally almost being at home or at your house.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was true. And you know what? Also, not only did I meet you coming into this big pond called the world, I met you through all the milestones of your life. You know, you reached 9, you turned 2-digit. You reached 18, you turn another milestone or something, and then into your 20s and into where you are now. So we all go through these stages of life. So I've met a different person in all of those stages, which I can see the great progress. So I'm happy to say that I'm proud to have been a part of that person or that grandmother or that granny that met you through all the phases of your life.
Aww.
Now, okay.
That is very true. I did not, in this moment, consider that. I've said that in the past before, but it is a great reminder. And another pinpoint to this podcast, y'all, which is to just highlight and talk about and move through life and understand that it's so ever changing. And that's that's something that was just mentioned, was just the fact that I have changed. If you listen to the first episode to now, this podcast was started again off of me wanting to understand myself, what I have to offer at this point in life, and not just what I have to offer, but how I offer it to the world, considering there's so many people that do so many of the things that I do, but I'm so particular and different that all I need to do is move with the change that I have come to move with and find it. And thus this podcast and sharing stories about my family, my friends, and people that are still in my life. So yes, next question. What is your most fond of or profound moment together or memory together? Most fond of or profound memory together?
Oh wow, you know, that's hard because we've had so many. But let me see. I don't want to put a but in it. We've had so many, but you know, okay, there goes a but. Growing up, you guys we were always together doing things, and not only were we together, the family, but you was part of my group in your educational after school, you know, care. I've been a part of your life forever, even at home. At home, I was Granny. At the after school program, I was Mrs. McMurrian. So just being able to have you and your brother a part of your life, being a part of your life, even in your formative education, even just, what is that word called? Your extra activity after school.
Yeah.
And not only that, but just being in family time, just being with my grandmother. You know, I have pictures of you and your brother with my grandmother, your great-grandmother, and those memories that I would cherish. I'm not sure if you quite remember because you guys were quite young, but just being in that 3rd, 4th generation, that 5th generation, let me see, my mom, my grandmother, my mom, me, you guys. That 4th generation, those are memories that we all had together that we will pass on into the next generations. Those are, it's just so lovely. Just being with Papa, just being together. I can't do one over the other because they all was great. And I'll probably think of something different later on, But just being together, just being a part of your years, your growing up years, just being able to pass various wisdom throughout your life at all ages, at all stages of your life. Those are fun memories because I got so many.
Definitely. Granny's getting deep, y'all. Granny's getting deep. Well, watch out. Next question. Something you wish we did more. Like something you wish, like, we could do more nowadays.
Just have more family gathering. Family dinners. I mean, I know that sounds so trivial.
No,
but
that's
those kind of things are so important to me. And I'm family oriented. And I think about the times I grew up with my grandmother. Because, I won't say closely, but I don't know if we share a lot of thoughts. We share a lot of time together basically via phone, since, we're in different areas. But together, just being more of together and just bringing our family dynamic together more in one place.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Very broad because there are so many things. So what would you wish for us to do more together? I know I'm not the interviewer, but
look at you. What I wish we could do more. Honestly, at this point, the only thing that we don't do is spend physical time together, just because I'm in the next state over, Whenever I do go to visit, we eat together, we go outside together, run errands together, take your appointments, help, move stuff around, we talk,
food away. Yes.
throw old food away that's sitting in my parents' refrigerator, freezer for like a year.
When they were not home.
Oh, jeez Louise. Once for the sake of medicine, y'all. We even got medicated together. Yeah.
That's true. That's fun. That was fun for me.
Yeah. We got medicated and listened to my music. It was so cool. It was nice.
So cool. Yeah. Oh, that's a good. We need another moment like that. That's what I wish. Okay, then put it. Since you reminded me of that, that would be a good moment the next time we're together.
All right.
And next time we take pictures of our eyes looking funny. So anyway. You know what? I just love the laughter that we have. So that's one thing. That's something that physically, I wish we could do more physically. Yeah. Okay. Now that we got that part.
Cool. Me too.
More you talk, more you think.
Next question. Something you're glad we still do.
It's talk and share. Share. Love. Show compassionate. Show kindness. Give advice. Be able to accept advice even if we don't like it. Let me rephrase that. Even if we're not ready for it. And being able to listen. And I've learned, or should I say I'm learning, how to put another to hear. Just listen. To the quality of the conversation. So yeah, I don't know if that was a question, but anyway, see, I can go on and on. Totally.
You answered the question, most definitely.
Okay.
You definitely answered the question. Let me see. We stayed precise here. I'm in my last question.
Okay.
Any word? Okay. See, this is where it might get a little long-winded here. Any words of wisdom for the audience? Any advice from life? Anything that, in this moment even, that you think, our audience could really benefit from knowing?
There's so many.
Yeah, I know.
That is one of the things that I'm always saying. Is that if you can dream it, you can achieve it. If it's a goal it's something that you want to do and you're passionate about it, go for it. It will take some time, but don't give up on your dream. And just believe that you can do it, and guess what? It will happen. It will take place. It happens every time. And sometimes it might not happen the way you expect it to happen, but your dream will follow what you believe. And it will be fulfilling for you. Just dream it and achieve it and go for it. Don't stop. Don't let anyone put your dream. Don't let anyone allow you to put your dreams on hold. Those are my words of wisdom. And I probably have some more that I'll think about later on. But just follow your dream. Follow your heart. Follow what you believe. Do what you do. As the old phrase, do what makes you happy. Because you can only please yourself. Only please yourself. Yeah, we get a lot of advice. But if it doesn't make you benefit from who you are, think about it. It makes you happy. What makes you happy?
There you go, y'all. That's word from my mom's mom. That sounded so corny. Anyways.
No, it didn't. It sounded great.
You sounded great.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
You having me on this.
Most.
And as I said, I can go on and on. I'll probably think some more stuff and call you and say, hey, put me back on.
You know what? This is probably just gonna be episode 1 with you on it. This is probably gonna be a bunch of episodes. It's just gonna be. I don't even know what I'm gonna title this. Featuring Granny sounds really whack. The title needs to be like extravagant, like Granny's 69th birthday special. Oh, 69th birthday special. That's not the title. That's what I just said ain't the title. Y'all scold me online, please. Scold me. It's gonna be a problem if it's not an extravagant title here. But yeah, this will be the first one. We'll definitely have you back. Anybody interview is gonna be back on. That's really just what it's about. This podcast is called Now That We're Older, because every minute, every hour, every how does it go? Oh man, my inebriation is kicking in, y'all. I've been sipping and smoking this whole time. Throughout time, from the hours to the days to the weeks to the months to the years, we are changing. Every single one of those aspects, we are changing.
Yes.
And so we'll be back to check in on how much we've changed later on when we're older.
Okay. All right. And every day we grow a little older and older. We become a little wiser and wiser every day. Listen to ourselves and follow your dreams.
You heard it from Granny, y'all. Take care. Now that we're older.
All right. Love you. Am I off now?
Baby, don't stop, baby. Baby, don't stop. Baby, don't stop. Baby, don't. Baby, don't you stop. Baby, don't stop. Baby, don't stop, baby. Baby, don't stop. Baby, don't stop. Baby, don't. Baby, don't you stop. Baby, don't stop.